Hello everybody, welcome to Arduino with Sudip, the second chapter. Today we'll be talking about how to connect an Arduino to light up an LED in TinkerCAD. So let's get started. So this is the circuit from our first chapter. Now what we have here is we have a 9-volt battery, breadboard and connections, resistor and LED connected in series with this battery. Now, instead of this battery, we are going to use an Arduino. So just delete the battery and the wires go away. Now we'll bring this Arduino, from over there, and it's a little big. So what we'll do is we'll try to rotate this 90 degrees. Okay, and so we have our Arduino and breadboard aligned side by side. Now the same thing that we did the last time is we connected the anode, so the cathode, with the negative end of the battery, and the resistor, which is connected to the positive leg of the LED, goes to the positive end of the battery. Now, instead of the battery, we have an Arduino which is not connected yet. But we'll see how to connect that. Now, before that, we need to make the connections. So the LED in the negative end, let's get a wire from across to the ground. See, you can see G and D over here. G and D is normally the ground, and after that we have the anode, which is connected via a resistor. Should be connected to either 3.3 volts or 5 volts. We'll try to connect with 5 volts over here. We'll connect with 5 volts, and this should be the connection. Now just watch this when I press start simulation. Okay, so it's connected and the power is on, the Arduino is on, the LED is blinking over here, and this the power is on as it indicates, as is indicated by the green LED, and so now our red LED is also glowing. Now this is very basic. I'll stop the simulation. And so why do we use an Arduino? It's not for power. That would be the lowest of use cases for an Arduino. What we are going to actually do with this Arduino is we are going to turn it off and on using a software. Now leave the GND the wire connected to GND intact, and we will try to delete the other wire that goes to the positive. Instead of that, we'll connect this to any of these GPIO pins. So let's just connect this to D6, alright? Now, when we start the simulation, the Arduino switches on, but the our LED in the breadboard does not turn on. Why is that? Because the Arduino, we have not instructed the Arduino to switch pin number 6 on. Now how to do that? Let's look at this over here. There's a code. So once we press on that, the code blocks come in. So these are built-in codes. We'll do is we go to control, and on control we have on start. So this should start our Arduino. Okay. Now after that, what we need to do is we need to switch or turn on pin number 6. Sorry, let's start simulation. Go back to code, and since 6 is connected to the LED, which is also an output, now we have here set pin 0 to high. Okay, let's see first what this does. Set pin 0 to high means pin 0 needs to be turned on, right? So instead of 0, we have here pin number 6. If we do that, what is going to happen? Let's see. So we start the simulation, and your LED is on. Now, that is very basic. Now, what code do we write if we need to turn this on and off and on and off? Okay, so we have under control palette, we have this wait 1 second block. Okay. Now what this does is on start, or when the Arduino starts, it sets the pin number 6 to high and waits for 1 second. Right now, we need to switch it off again. So go to output and drag this, set pin 0 to high instead of 0. We are dealing with pin number 6, so it's 6. And now we need to switch it off. Alright, so make that high to low. Now what happens on start, pin number 6 is set to high, which switches on the LED at pin number 6, waits for 1 second, sets pin number LED 6 to 0, off state. So it's switched off again, but we need 1 more second delay over here, because in this case we just remove this, and that's why I got removed of this. On start, what happens? The LED is switched on and it switches off after 1 second. Let's do that again. Let's look over here. See, the LED lights up and it goes off. Now, in order to do this in a loop, once you start the Arduino, LED has to switch on and off and on and off. So in that case, we will drop off the on start and we'll take a forever loop. Okay, so forever it keeps on going. But the code over here, it just sets it high, and once it's low, there's no way for us to perceive that this actually was set off, because it sets on so fast. If you go over there and you see the lights on and it never switches off, that's because we did not set a delay. Now let's put the delay over here and let's start the simulation again. Now see, okay, the light switching on and off. So this is the blinking LED program. Okay, I hope you have got an idea of how to blink an LED, how to switch it on using codes. Alright, this will be all for this chapter. In the next chapter, we are going to talk about more LEDs, and we're going to control more of them in a different pattern. Alright, see you in the next chapter.